For over a decade, Teen Mom has been a cornerstone of reality TV, chronicling the lives, struggles, and triumphs of young mothers as they navigate love, family, and fame. Among the original stars, Amber Portwood became known for her unfiltered personality, fiery rants, and the roller coaster of drama that followed her every move. Now, after years of being at the center of controversy, Amber has made a decision that's sending shockwaves through the Teen Mom universe. She has quit the show. In a lengthy and impassioned conversation on TikTok Live this past Saturday, Amber made it abundantly clear that her exit was not a forced dismissal by producers, but rather her own choice. "You're not about to say that you're dropping me when I quit 3 days ago," she proclaimed with unmistakable conviction. As the news rippled across social media, fans and critics alike were left to wonder, what led Amber to make such a bold move, and what will it mean for the future of Teen Mom? This expose aims to answer those questions by providing a comprehensive look at Amber's departure, the behind-the-scenes drama that has been brewing for months, and the potential fallout for the franchise if more original stars follow in her footsteps. Amber Portwood first burst onto the reality TV scene in 2009 on 16 and Pregnant, and she quickly became one of the most talked-about personalities on Teen Mom. Known for her outspoken nature and dramatic life events, Amber's time on the show has been marked by numerous highs and lows. Over the years, she has shared intimate details about her personal life, her battles with baby daddy Gary Shirley, and her frustrations with producers who she claims have manipulated her image to suit their narrative. For many fans, Amber was the embodiment of raw reality, a woman who never shied away from speaking her mind, no matter how controversial her opinions. However, as the franchise evolved into Teen Mom: The Next Chapter, tensions began to rise. Amber took to social media, especially TikTok Live, to vent about how the current season was lies designed to make her look bad. Her rants became more frequent and fiery, hinting at deeper conflicts within the production team and a growing sense of betrayal by those who had once celebrated her. In the midst of all this, Amber's announcement on TikTok Live that she had quit the show was both shocking and, to many, inevitable. "I told the producer I was done," she declared, emphasizing that her departure was entirely her decision. As she rattled off her grievances, she made it clear that her loyalty to the franchise had worn thin after years of being pushed aside and manipulated by producers who now, in her words, were coming at the original girls like she, Macy Bookout, and Catelynn Lowell had run the show in the early days. On that fateful Saturday, Amber went live on TikTok, and what followed was a marathon session of unfiltered emotion. With her characteristic bravado, she recounted how just 3 days prior, she had informed the higher-ups that she was leaving Teen Mom. "You think I'm scared? I ain't got that kind of fear," she roared, her words dripping with defiance and the unmistakable tone of someone who has had enough. During the livestream, Amber recounted her frustrations with the producers, who she accused of trying to cancel her despite her years of loyalty. She warned that if the show continued without her, it would never be the same. "Our stories are the reason you're successful," she insisted, taking aim at those who she felt were attempting to rewrite the narrative of Teen Mom by sidelining the original stars. Perhaps most explosive of all was Amber's call to her fellow cast member Catelynn Lowell. In a moment that sent shockwaves through the chat, she urged Catelynn to leave the show too. "Kate, leave them. It feels good," Amber exclaimed, her tone both encouraging and defiant. For Amber, this was not just about her own exit. It was a rallying cry for the original girls to reclaim their power and refuse to be pawns in a game they no longer controlled. Her rant was punctuated by a series of sharp retorts aimed at the producers. Amber accused them of trying to force her out, of not allowing her to speak her truth, and of trying to paint her as the villain once Janelle Evans and Farrah had left the cast. She even hinted at the possibility of a legal case against MTV for defamation, underscoring the depth of her anger and her determination to hold those responsible accountable. While Amber's fiery TikTok live session was captivating, behind the scenes, there's an even more complex story unfolding. According to sources from The Ashley, Amber's fate on Teen Mom had been precarious for months. Production insiders revealed that Amber was already on thin ice long before her explosive announcement. In fact, one source mentioned that she was not even invited to attend the Season 2B reunion, filmed in January in New York City, a glaring omission that many interpreted as a sign that the producers were ready to move on without her. One insider told the Ashley, "To my knowledge, she has not been officially let go, but she's basically asking to be fired, so it's doubtful she will continue on." Another source noted that while Gary and Leah were invited to the reunion, Amber was conspicuously absent, not because she declined, but because she was simply not asked to go. These revelations have fueled speculation that the seeds of Amber's departure were planted long before her TikTok live rant. Producers, it appears, were growing increasingly frustrated with Amber's public rants on social media, which they claimed were undermining the show's image. Yet, from Amber's perspective, her outspokenness was simply the truth, a truth that she was determined to share, regardless of the consequences. "They know I'm going to tell the truth about things," she declared, daring anyone to come after her legally. It's this unyielding commitment to honesty that has endeared her to fans, even as it has made her a lightning rod for controversy. Amber Portwood's announcement of her exit from Teen Mom marks the end of an era, a seismic shift in a franchise that has been a staple of reality TV for over a decade. For many viewers, the original cast members, including Amber, Macy Bookout, and Catelynn Lowell, were the heart and soul of the show. Their raw, unvarnished stories and unapologetic personalities were what made Teen Mom a hit. Amber's departure leaves a void that many fear will never be filled. In her TikTok live rant, Amber warned that even if Teen Mom continues without her, it will not be the same. "You think this is going to be easy? With me going, they're gonna need a villain or something," she said, suggesting that the producers might resort to fabricating drama to replace the original spark. Her words have resonated with fans, many of whom have taken to social media to express their disappointment and to speculate on the future of the show. Critics and industry insiders alike are now questioning the direction of Teen Mom. Has the franchise lost its way by sidelining the original stars? Will the narrative become more contrived and less authentic without the voices that initially captured viewers' hearts? These questions are not just theoretical, they have real implications for the ratings, the cultural impact, and the overall legacy of Teen Mom. Some fans are already calling for a boycott of the new season, insisting that the producers owe it to the loyal audience to retain the original cast. Others, however, see Amber's departure as an inevitable evolution, a sign that the show must adapt to the changing dynamics of reality TV. Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain: Amber Portwood's exit has ignited a firestorm of debate that is sure to shape the trajectory of Teen Mom for years to come. No major reality TV news story escapes the relentless scrutiny of social media, and Amber's announcement has set off a veritable explosion of online reactions. Within minutes of her TikTok live rant, hashtags like Amber Portwood quit, Teen Mom drama, and fans have flooded the comments with messages of support for Amber. "I'm so proud of you for speaking your truth," one user tweeted, while another wrote, "If Amber is out, then it's time for the original girls to run. Why are they even trying to cancel us?" Many are applauding her for refusing to be a pawn in a system that they believe has mistreated her and manipulated her image over the years. Conversely, there are those who question the impact of her departure on the franchise. "Teen Mom won't be the same without Amber," commented one longtime viewer. "She brought realness to the show that you just can't manufacture." These polarized opinions reflect the deep emotional connection that fans have with the original cast, an attachment that goes beyond mere entertainment and speaks to the authenticity of their lived experiences. The online debate has also touched on broader issues of loyalty, truth, and the power dynamics within reality TV. Amber's rallying cry for co-star Catelynn Lowell to leave the show has sparked heated discussions about the integrity of the current cast versus the original stars who built the franchise from the ground up. "We need the real original voices back on Teen Mom," one fan argued. "Without them, the show is just another manufactured drama." The departure of a key figure like Amber Portwood is bound to send ripples through the production halls of Teen Mom. Industry insiders have confirmed that Amber's exit was not entirely unexpected. She had been on thin ice for months, with multiple indications that the producers were ready to cut ties. One insider revealed, "Amber's been asking for it for a while now. She made it clear in her rants that she was fed up with how things were being handled, and the producers were already looking for a way out." Another source added, "They didn't officially fire her, but she's essentially asking to be removed. With the way things have been going, it's only a matter of time before they confirm it." The fact that Amber was not invited to the Season 2B reunion, while other cast members like Gary and Leah were, is seen by many as a clear signal that the producers are eager to move on from the original era of Teen Mom. Some cast members, who have chosen to remain anonymous, have expressed concern that the departure of Amber, and potentially other original girls, could fundamentally alter the show's identity. The original cast is what made Teen Mom a phenomenon, one source noted. Without them, the show risks becoming just another reality TV series filled with scripted drama and recycled storylines. These insider insights provide a window into the internal struggles of the franchise and raise important questions about loyalty, authenticity, and the future of unscripted television. Amber Portwood's nearly 20-year career in television is a saga of triumphs, heartbreaks, and constant reinvention. From her early days on 16 and Pregnant to her rise as one of Teen Mom's most controversial and charismatic figures, Amber's journey has been anything but ordinary. Over the years, she has navigated the choppy waters of fame with a mix of raw honesty and unyielding resilience, a combination that has earned her both devoted fans and harsh critics. In her TikTok live session, Amber repeatedly referenced her long tenure on TV, emphasizing that "I've got almost 20 years on TV under my belt now." This statement is not merely a boast, it's a testament to her experience, her survival in an industry that is often ruthless, and her refusal to fade away quietly. For Amber, quitting Teen Mom is not a retreat, it's a calculated move, a decision to take control of her narrative and to pursue opportunities that align with her mental health and personal values. Her parting words on TikTok were filled with defiance and a touch of humor. "You think my Sarah is over? I already got stuff moving," she declared, implying that her journey is far from over. It's a promise that, despite the challenges, she will continue to evolve, to speak her truth, and to remain a force in the world of reality TV. This personal reflection on nearly 2 decades of television is both a reminder of Amber's enduring legacy and a call to action for the industry to recognize the value of authenticity over manufactured drama. Her exit may mark the end of an era on Teen Mom, but it also signals the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter defined by freedom, empowerment, and the courage to forge one's own path. At its core, Amber Portwood's decision to quit Teen Mom is about more than just leaving a television show. It's about reclaiming control over one's life and narrative. In today's media-saturated environment, where public figures are constantly scrutinized and controlled by networks and producers, the fight for autonomy is a battle that resonates with many. Amber's defiant message, "I already quit, so nice. Try guys, nice try. I already got a hold of my agent," is a declaration that her departure was voluntary and that no one can force her to stay in a system that no longer serves her interests. It's a stand for self-determination, a belief that even after decades in the spotlight, every individual retains the right to shape their own destiny. This broader debate touches on several key issues: loyalty versus self-respect. Amber's longtime loyalty to Teen Mom is undeniable, yet her decision to leave underscores the fact that loyalty should never come at the cost of one's dignity or mental health. The power dynamics of reality TVs. Amber's public rants and subsequent exit shed light on how producers and networks often manipulate the narrative for ratings and profit, sometimes at the expense of the original stars who built the franchise. The future of authentic storytelling. As newer seasons of Teen Mom continue to emerge, many fans worry that the authenticity that defined the early years of the franchise will be lost. Amber's exit serves as a stark reminder that genuine lived experiences cannot be faked and that the original voices are irreplaceable. With Amber Portwood's dramatic exit now official, the future of Teen Mom hangs in the balance. For a show that has been a cultural phenomenon for over a decade, the departure of one of its original and most controversial stars is a seismic shift that could have long-lasting implications. Many fans are already speculating about the potential fallout. Will the producers try to fill the void by pushing new faces or by rebranding the show? Can the current season, which has been marred by manufactured drama and behind-the-scenes conflicts, ever recapture the raw authenticity of the early years? And most importantly, what will become of the original cast members who, like Amber, were the heart and soul of Teen Mom? Some insiders hint that Amber's departure may be the catalyst for a larger exodus. Rumors suggest that Catelynn Lowell might also be considering leaving the show, an idea that Amber herself has fervently encouraged on TikTok Live. "Kate, leave them. It feels good," she urged, arguing that the original stars are the real reason behind Teen Mom's success, and without them, the show will lose its unique flavor. The potential loss of multiple original cast members could spark a dramatic transformation of the franchise. The producers may be forced to confront the consequences of sidelining the very people who made Teen Mom resonate with audiences worldwide. As the dust settles on Amber's departure, all eyes will be on the next chapter of Teen Mom, a chapter that could either revive the authenticity of the early seasons or plunge the franchise into a new era of contrived drama. The ripple effects of Amber Portwood's exit are likely to extend far beyond Teen Mom. Her decision has ignited conversations about the treatment of reality TV stars, the ethics of long-term contracts, and the power dynamics that govern the industry. In interviews with industry experts, several recurring themes have emerged. Respect for original talent. Many commentators emphasize that the success of reality TV franchises hinges on the authenticity and individuality of their original cast members. Once those voices are silenced or pushed aside, the magic of the show is lost. The cost of public vulnerability. Reality TV is a double-edged sword. It offers fame and fortune, but at a steep personal cost. Amber's public rants and subsequent departure underscore the harsh realities of living life under constant scrutiny and the toll it takes on mental health. Calls for reform. The controversy has also sparked calls for changes in how networks handle talent contracts and ensure that stars are not exploited or forced to remain in shows against their will. Advocates argue that more robust protections are needed to safeguard the rights and dignity of reality TV personalities. These discussions are part of a broader cultural moment, one in which the entertainment industry is being forced to reckon with its past and redefine its future. Amber Portwood's case is a microcosm of these larger issues, a flashpoint that is likely to influence how reality TV evolves in the coming years. In the end, Amber Portwood's dramatic announcement that she quit Teen Mom this week is more than just a headline. It's a declaration of independence, a call to action for authenticity, and a powerful reminder that no one should ever be forced to sacrifice their dignity for the sake of a contract or a TV show. Amber's journey from a knocked-up 17-year-old on 16 and Pregnant to one of reality TV's most iconic figures is a testament to her resilience and strength. Her decision to leave Teen Mom is not an end. It's the beginning of a bold new chapter in her life, one defined by self-determination, truth, and the relentless pursuit of personal freedom. And while the future of Teen Mom may be uncertain without the original stars, one thing is clear: the impact of Amber Portwood's legacy will continue to inspire and provoke, challenging the industry to rethink what truly matters in the realm of unscripted television. As the conversation around her departure unfolds, fans, critics, and industry insiders alike are left to wonder what comes next for Teen Mom, and will the original voices ever return to reclaim the authenticity that made the show a cultural phenomenon? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Amber Portwood has once again proven that she will never be silenced. Her story is far from over, and her bold stand for truth and self-respect is a beacon of hope for anyone who has ever dared to defy the system. Thank you for joining us on this extensive, in-depth exploration of Amber Portwood's exit from Teen Mom, a saga of defiance, authenticity, and the relentless fight for freedom in the world of reality TV. If you like this news and want more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. Until next time, Sensationalist family.